Welcome to the second episode of That's Questionable with Dylan and Ryan, the podcast where we answer Hempfield High School's burning questions. My name is Ryan.
And I'm Dylan.
Today we have 10 awesome questions asked by high school students, as well as a quick fire round with special guest Darian Rivard. Without further ado, let's get into the first question.
So, the first question on our agenda today is water wet? The age-old question. I'm sure you guys remember, 2016, when that was everything that everybody talked about. But it's really based on who you ask. But we are on the side of water being wet. It's a liquid, and it has water molecules bonded together. When things become wet, water molecules bond into them, and water is just a bunch of water molecules bonded together. That's literally what it is. So, we're going to go with water being wet.
Water is wet. You heard it here first.
It's wet.
You didn't actually. You heard it many of other places.
I'm sure. Quit trying to be edgy and say water isn't wet, because you're wrong.
Jeez, way to tug at the heartstrings of our listeners. Our second question, why do we have dreams?
This one was submitted by Molly Milazzo, and, according to our research, dreams are generated from the REM cycles, or rapid eye movement cycles, of your sleep. Experts believe that the brainstem generates REM sleep, and the forebrain generates dreams.
Dylan, hit me with your wackiest dream you've ever had.
I remember one specifically when I was a kid. It was weird. They were werewolf zombies, and it was at my grandparents' house. Don't remember a lot of the details, but it stuck with me my whole life. I was 7.
That's really spooky.
It was weird.
I don't remember my dreams. I definitely have dreams, but I just don't remember them.
I had night terrors as a kid, so my dreams were always really bad. One time my dreams were really bad. I believe I was dreaming about Minecraft and Geometry Dash or something when I had pneumonia when I was in 5th grade, and they had to take me to the hospital.
Dude, one time I was having a sleepover with this kid. This is for real. And he had night terrors bad, but he was like, don't worry, I haven't gotten them in a while.
Yeah.
And it was middle of the night, early, 2 a.m., 3 a.m.
Yeah.
He just gets up. He's screeching at the top of his lungs. He scared me. He gave me night terrors or something. It was freaky. It was
contagious.
It was freaky.
Yeah.
He flared out of his bed and everything. It was weird.
That's crazy. That's really crazy.
Yeah.
So next one, we got a question from WHHS's very own McGuire Eunice, Hempfield Happenings. Check it out. He asked us to tell him about dark matter, so we're going to do just that.
Honestly, McGuire can probably tell you more about dark matter than we can, because it's, kind of crazy. It's, some real Doctor Strange type stuff, because most people believe in it. It's widely acknowledged that dark matter exists, but it's still, hypothetical, which is kind of crazy because scientists who study it or study as much as you can about it think it accounts for 85% of all matter in the universe. So the vast majority of the matter is so-called dark matter, and there's a ton of it. But it's called dark matter because the electromagnetic radiation, so think radio waves, both that we can see in the form of light waves, but that you can see gamma rays, radio waves, ultraviolet rays, and whatnot. So it's really not as spooky as it sounds, but it definitely can explain some things that aren't necessarily easily explained by gravity. We attribute to dark matter, and yeah, spooky. Love dark matter.
Very spooky, dark matter. For our next question, we got one from our own Elizabeth Williams. She has asked us, how are there black sand beaches? And, this is a pretty easy one to answer. So the way that regular sand works is that it's just shells that have been constantly, broken up and broken up and broken up for thousands of years. And that's basically what happens with black sand beaches. It's just lava rock from volcanoes in, Hawaii and places like that. Lava rock goes in the ocean and gets broken up, and then next thing you know, because the, cold lava, I guess if you want to call it, lava rock, because it is in the ocean for so long and breaking down, you just get sand from it. Just how it is.
Dylan, are you a beach man? Your ideal family vacation, is it at a beach?
No way, sir. No, I have a beach house, and I do not enjoy it there. I don't know. I just don't like it.
Jeez. That's like kind of hardcore. I can't spend that much time at the beach though. Like you can't just be laying on the beach for like a week straight.
Oh yeah.
Like 3 days, 4 days. Like that's a solid beach time.
Yeah.
But then I'm just like, man, this is cool, but like I gotta go home. I haven't really been to like a black sand beach though. I've been to a couple nice like Florida beaches because my neighbors used to have a beach house down there, which was pretty cool. But like New Jersey beaches and stuff too are like, I don't know.
Kind of gross.
Yeah.
That's where my beach house is. It's on like a not super bad part of Jersey, but it's their beaches are just really gross. There's a lot of trash.
Dude, this past summer I went to like Avalon, New Jersey, which was like kind of suspiciously a bougie beach.
Really?
There was, yeah, dude, it was sick though. People had like Bentleys and stuff.
Oh, that's
and
so
like
dope.
Lambos. It was pretty sweet.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
Cool people. But the water was cold since we went kind of early, so didn't do that much swimming.
No, I hate that.
Anyway, we're 5 questions in. That means it's time for our 10 hot take questions. We have Mr. Darian Rivard here as our special guest. Say what's up, Darian.
What's up?
We're just going through these questions. 10 questions, like we said.
Yep.
It's going to be a simple yes, no, or a simple choose your answer, and that's going to be it. There's going to be no explanation.
0.
Let's get these rolling.
All right. First one we got coming up here today is Pepsi or Coke?
3, 2, 1.
Coke.
All the way.
Yeah,
Coke all the way.
No, Pepsi's trash.
Yeah.
Second of all, we've got is Ryan single?
Yes, I'm very single.
I hope not.
I hope. Darian's trying to wife me up out here.
Yeah, Darian is trying to wife up our man Ryan right now. For our third question, we got should Grimes and Elon Musk get back together?
No.
No,
Yeah.
definitely
no way.
not. No, that was a weird mix to begin with.
Elon has a bunch of kids though. Did you know that?
Oh yeah, no.
Like
he
I
does.
thought
It
it.
was just one.
Yeah, I thought his kid with Grimes was like his first and only kid, but he has like 7 kids
Yeah, no. Kyle
with like
is the only one.
with like 3 or 4 different women.
It's
Wow.
strange. He's a player.
He gets around.
He does. All right. Another one coming up from our old student teacher Alan D. Kling. We got Xbox or PlayStation Network.
I'm a PlayStation guy.
Yeah.
PlayStation
for
all the
sure.
way. Definitely not Xbox.
Whew.
All right. And then up next we got what is our favorite songs?
I think we have to go around the circle this time. We can't say it all at once. And we're gonna start with you, Dylan.
All right. My favorite song of all time is "Stairway to Heaven" by Led Zeppelin. I listen
Darian?
to that so much.
All right. I don't really have a favorite song. "Sing About Me" by Kendrick Lamar is pretty good though. But I don't really have a favorite song.
Favorite song right now? Friday by Rebecca Black. Absolute banger.
Friday.
Okay, sing it, Dylan.
Yeah. Gotta get down on Friday.
You
Yeah.
gotta get down on Friday.
You have to. All right, another great one we got coming up here. What is your favorite fast food place?
Jeez.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
We have multiple answers.
Nope, just one.
Just one.
One answer.
One answer.
You can elaborate a little bit on this one though.
Yeah.
This one's kind of
This
one's kind of
more
controversial.
descriptive, yeah.
I think I gotta go with just like classic McDonald's. I haven't gotten around. There's some fast food places I want to try. Raising Cane's, In and Out.
Oh, that was good. Raising Cane's was good. So is In-N-Out.
Yeah.
All right.
My favorite is actually Shake Shack. The closest one is probably the one in King of Prussia Mall, but usually we'll take a trip down to that mall just to go get that. For
That's
like
true.
lunch.
Shake Shack's good. Shake Shack's not really a drive-through. That I feel
It's
like
not like
it's
it's
kind
not a
of
drive-through, but it's still
yeah.
fast
It's nicer
food.
fast food. I guess I was thinking along more the lines of just like strictly like stereotypical fast food.
Yeah, if we're talking about stereotypical strictly, it's got to be Wendy's, but
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I was
Okay.
gonna
yeah,
say.
Wendy's,
Okay.
dude.
That's what I was gonna say.
I got the Wendy's keychain. I get a free Frosty every
got-
time I'm there.
The best burgers. Chicken
Yep.
sandwiches aren't amazing, but in total, like I don't know, Wendy's is probably the best overall.
Yeah, yeah.
That's respectable actually. You stop by, get like a 4 for $4. They don't even charge you extra for the Frosty in the 4 for $4 too.
Exactly.
That's a good deal. $4 for like, what do you get? Is it a burger, nuggets, fries, and like a Frosty?
yeah.
That's
I think
good.
That's it.
Go-to Frosty flavor?
Chocolate.
Oh man, I'm a vanilla guy.
Oh my God, you're strange.
I know. I've been called a psychopath because I prefer vanilla Frosties, but it's something I have to stand by. You know, I tried a Popeye's chicken sandwich the other week for the first time.
Oh.
It was pretty good. I kind of liked it.
You liked it?
Better
Yeah.
than
Mine was soggy.
Oh, I don't think we can get into that Chick-fil-A Popeyes debate. I feel like I got maybe a little more chicken though, and I like they
Yeah,
gave
you
you
get more
good. They
chicken.
gave you generous pickles. I like pickles.
Oh yeah.
They are generous with the pickles.
Gotta get
Chick-fil-A
them.
gives you the little like 1 millimeter thin.
Yeah, I don't know what
Pickles.
the deal is with that. They need to put more pickles on their sandwiches.
That was not even a hot take. Like that.
Not even remotely.
That was very cold. That was like 2 minutes of talking.
Exactly. All right. Up next, we got what is your favorite movie? I can start this one off. I have one really strong pick. My favorite movie is The Crow with Brandon Lee.
I've never
great
heard of
movie.
that. Give us a brief synopsis,
Uh,
Dylan.
Basically, this guy and his like girlfriend are killed, and then he comes back from the dead a few years later and gets revenge on all the guys that killed them. It's pretty awesome. It's like almost a superhero movie, but not quite. It reminds me of Deadpool, but
Is it funny like Deadpool?
no, not at all. But it is it's very good. It does stink though. Brandon Lee actually died while they were recording it. They had like a little bit of a rust accident, and he was killed with a prop gun.
With a prop gun?
Yeah, like they fired it to like fake shoot him, and then he died.
But it was a real shot.
Yep, it was a real shot.
Darian, what are we thinking?
All right, so I'm gonna have to go with Pulp Fiction. It's kind of
Ooh.
a basic choice, but
My second.
it's a pretty good movie. I don't know. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's got that edge to it.
Yeah, for sure. So I don't know.
So
Pretty
iconic.
basic, but pretty good.
Yeah, did you guys see that they had the like entire Pulp Fiction cast on that like I think it was a new like Capital One ad or something? Uma Thurman, John Travolta, and who am I forgetting? Samuel L. Jackson. They were all on the commercial together, and Samuel L. Jackson had a Royale with cheese pajama shirt on, which I thought was funny.
My favorite movie, I actually have not even thought about this one before recording this. I don't know. Movies that I like.
I mean, you're a film student, Ryan. I would assume that you watch movies.
I know. I watch a few movies. We watched this one movie, dude, in like German class, which is really weird that a movie you would see in school was like your favorite movie, but a really solid movie I saw. It was called like Goodbye Lenin or something like that. It was kind of a cool like Soviet era or based. The timeline was in the Soviet era, kind of East Germany, West Germany, and some tension there. I kind of like historical movies, so that was a good one. With kind of, holiday time being around, though, I love National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh, that's a great one.
I watched it over Thanksgiving break, and oh my gosh, that's a banger of a movie.
Yes, sir. It is. It is. Up next, we got, would you rather be a really big animal or a really small animal? This one comes from Emily Walker. What are we thinking, guys?
All right, I guess I'll start it off. I think definitely a small animal, because, like, I don't know, you can fit in, like, tiny places. If you're a big animal, like, you're super visible, but, like, if you're a mouse, that would be so sick, because you can just, like, run around and, like, hide everywhere.
Get a motorcycle?
Yeah.
On a motorcycle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuart
Yeah. Not Stuart Little.
What was that?
His name was Ralph.
Ralph the...
Yo, I remember that.
Dude, why do I remember that too, but I don't know... I don't remember the plot. It was a book, right?
Yeah.
In, like,
he lives
elementary
in a
school?
hotel, and then there's, like, a kid in the hotel.
That's sick.
Yeah,
Dylan?
it's cool. I would rather be a really big animal. Like, I get the idea of being small is cool, but if you're big, isn't everything else small to you? So, like, wouldn't it be like, cool to just, like, I don't know, as a large animal, just kind of run around New York City?
How big? You can't be like... How big? Like elephant big?
I'm thinking, like, maybe dinosaur big.
Okay. Well, you can't just be running around New York City on some, like, Jurassic Park type stuff.
Somebody didn't watch Godzilla then.
Okay,
Sorry.
whatever. Well, that's even bigger than a dinosaur,
Well,
though.
maybe he's an animal. You don't know.
Okay. I'm kind of with Darian on this one. Like, a small animal. It'd be cool. Because everything would be big to you. There's definitely the chance of just, like, randomly being, like, killed. Like, just blindsided with, like, someone's foot.
Yeah. That's what worried me.
But,
So ain't nobody
dude,
stepping on Godzilla.
it would be so cool just, like, have everything be giant. I don't know.
Yeah. All right, up next, we got one from Gordon Sellers. We got, what is your favorite seafood? Me personally, my favorite seafood is shrimp. I love shrimp more than anything. It's so good.
I'm not a big seafood guy. Like, honestly,
You
I
have
don't
a
know.
favorite?
I do have a favorite. I like salmon.
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't really like shellfish. Like, I don't really like crab or lobster or anything like that, so.
Although, isn't salmon like a river food?
Yeah, they go out to the ocean to, like, live, and then they come back in the rivers to, like, lay their eggs. And then they just, like, lay their eggs and die. It's, like, kind of sad, but.
That's kind of a weird life cycle, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and then I don't know. I don't like seafood either. I'd have to say probably tuna though, like tuna salad.
Tuna?
Not tuna on its own, like tuna salad. And then like smoked salmon's pretty good as well.
Oh,
But
smoked salmon, yeah.
yeah, I don't really like shellfish like Ryan. Like
Are you the guy that goes to Subway and gets a tuna salad sub?
no chance. There's not even fish in that. It's like chicken and like yeah, no way.
All right, so we got one last question here for our hot take section. It is, why is Dylan always late to AP Gov? And, there's really only one clear answer, and that's going to be probably me doing something in the hallways, getting questions with Ryan, or I'm just busy with something else that's better than AP Government. Not hard to do for a class.
Dang, Dylan. Dang.
That was
You didn't have to, you didn't have to flame a class like that.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I don't mean to, I'm not hating on my teacher, but the class itself, oh my gosh, it's so boring.
Well, that wraps up our hot take section. Some of them were true hot takes. Others we kind of elaborated on. Thank you
Yes.
so much, Darian.
Yeah, of course.
Now we're rolling back to our regular questions. We have four more questions, and then we have a featured question at the end of this episode. And our 8th question is, how tall is the tallest giraffe? This is not our 8th question. This is our 6th question. How tall is the tallest giraffe? The tallest giraffe was 19 feet tall when he was 9 years old. I don't know how long giraffes live. I just thought it was kind of
I feel
cool.
like that's got to be somewhat old for a giraffe.
19 feet tall. That is really big. Dylan, maybe that's the big animal you want to be, a giraffe.
Maybe I'll just be George.
But yeah, he lived at the Australia Zoo, and his name was George. Technically, though, I guess, what if there was just a wild giraffe that we never seen before, and it was like 50 feet tall?
Yeah, some things you just don't know.
There's just this massive giraffe out there.
He's just roaming around, chilling.
It's true. Dylan, on to the next one.
All right. So next one we got, what's inside of a black hole? This one comes from Blentor Varela. Blentor, we really technically don't know what's inside of a black hole, but there are guesses. It's a little bit mysterious, a little bit freaky, that we could literally just be eaten by a black hole, but supermassive black holes are billions of times bigger than the mass of the sun. So, if you weren't already scared of the sun, you can now be afraid of black holes because they're literally billion times bigger.
Yeah, there's a couple different sizes of black holes. I researched this one, and there's some really small ones, like the size of atoms, but then there's also just freaky massive ones.
Yeah. I'm still kind of convinced that inside of black holes there is actually the bookshelf to your child's bedroom. If you guys have ever seen Interstellar, I'm pretty sure it's just a bookshelf in your child's bedroom. That's got to be what it is, right?
I have not seen Interstellar, so
that is lame. I hate to break it to you, but you need to watch Interstellar, apparently. All right, next one we got coming up. Why are Jordans so popular? There's one simple answer with this one. It's literally the shoe of the greatest basketball player of all time, undisputed, Michael Jordan. He's the greatest. He just is. So obviously people are going to want to buy his shoe. Not to mention they look cool.
Did you see that Michael Jordan was trying to sell his mansion in Chicago, and no one bought it?
How? How is that even possible?
Well, it's big, so he wants to sell it for $20 million or something.
Oh, that's a lot.
But he designed it himself, and it's designed so weird. If I'm being honest, his design taste was really bad.
Well, the man probably is not architect.
Yeah,
so.
it's like a weird beige house, and it's, I don't know.
Yeah.
You can't just be dropping $20 million on a random house, even if it's cool that it's Michael Jordan's, but kind of weird.
Yeah, kind of strange.
Dylan, the last question, second to last question actually. We still have our featured question to go, but what was the upbringing of Kanye West? Kind of an interesting question.
Yes.
Dylan, take it away. You're
All
a big
right.
Kanye fan, if I understand.
I am a big Kanye fan. He is the greatest artist of all time, any genre, but that's a conversation for a different day. Talking Kanye West over Leonardo da Vinci and DiCaprio. But yeah, Kanye was born in Atlanta.
Leonardo da Vinci was a painter, and
Yeah,
Leonardo DiCaprio was a rapper.
Artists, all genres.
Okay.
Better. Kanye better. No, he was born in Atlanta, and then at 3 years old, his parents divorced. He moved to Chicago, where he got his reputation and what he's known for. Then he spent some time living with his mother in China, which is really crazy. He actually was really good at Chinese for a little while, but does not remember most of it now, at least according to his mother, Donda West. And then that's it for Kanye's upbringing. But we do have our one featured question. Do gingers have souls? No.
I figured I'd take this one just because I am a proud ginger myself. I was born this way. Not that I had any choice. I am a proud ginger, and honestly, that's yet to be determined. I don't know whether or not I have a soul. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Did you know, Dylan, though? Geneticists, or like people that study genes, are saying that gingers just aren't going to be around in like, I don't know how many generations, but within like the next 100 years or something. We're just not going to have gingers.
You mean to tell me that I could have been born 100 years later and there would have been no gingers around?
That's true. And especially gingers with like the red hair and blue eyes, which, by the way, I have blue eyes, so
That is like a super combo for rareness.
yeah, you're in the presence of a very rare man here. And my older brother, red hair, blue eyes.
Wow.
Yeah, so
That's crazy.
not to brag. Do gingers have souls? It's TBD. Honestly, it's kind of getting old though a little bit.
It's not TBD. It's actually, no. Gingers don't have souls. Sorry, Ryan. Science. It's just science, man. Sorry.
Anyway, that was our feature question of the week. Do gingers have souls? We're wrapping up this second podcast of That's Questionable with Dylan and Ryan. Thank you all for listening. Once again, if you have any questions, be sure to send them into HSD TV7 or look for two weirdos in the hallway with a camera asking for questions.
Yep.
That is all. Enjoy the rest of your week. Peace.
Peace.